Hi people, this is Gio from Aroundtable and Gio's Real World. And today's Gio's version of the Hawk. Now, this is the thing. I'm taking the Hawk from the first Hawk, which is 2003 with Edward Newton well, it was not the Hawk, it was Bruce Banner, then it becomes the Hawk, okay? And I'm taking the stories from that time. Because when I want to see that Hawk, when it was the longest version of beginning, and they're dissecting things, and they're showing this and that, and how it was going ballistic, I was like, oh my god, this is so stupid. It was boring along in the beginning. And I just tell people, was there that beginning of testing and everything, they should have done it for Captain America. I goes, what do you mean? Well, they should have TV, and they'll talk about the history before the Americans get involved. How the Germans attacked Poland, and they're creating this and that. You see a person with a red skull, a bit of the pieces, and you see while they're doing the testing, you see all the things, what's happening across the border, like the Americans used to watch in the cinemas, right? What's happening at war. So like that. But anyways, it was long. And then the other stupid thing they ever did was the Hawk. The madder he gets, the bigger he becomes. How stupid? Wait, why? Their intention is to make him fight against Godzilla, King Kong, or something. Then those three dogs or humongous beasts, they're as if they came from hell and all that. A lot of things didn't make sense. It frustrated me like crazy. So I'm taking their version, that movie, because I want to see that movie. This is what came in my idea, and my head and everything, my ideas and everything, and it stuck there and grew and grew and grew. Now what I would have done is this, okay? I will stick close to it, but I will change a lot of stuff, okay? Is that I'll make what happens? You see a big prison, and you see a big lab prison next to it and that, and you see okay, here it is. That time, Bill Goldberg, I find he would have been perfect as the absorbing man. So you see him with the prison stripes and everything. Yeah, I get it, absorbing man. So he's walking through the island and going, I see how people going, oh look, he's trying to do some science test. So his penalty in prison, it will diminish so he can get an early release date, you know. He goes, yeah, whatever, but at least I don't want this. They're doing tests on a super good looking guy. But then once I'm out of here, because I'm gonna enjoy my life, you know. So he's going towards a facility next to it. That this facility is paying the prisoners, well, the people who owns that prison, money to do tests and this kind of thing and all that. In there is Bruce Banner. So he's doing a test, and he's doing tests on I'll say Goldberg, and then whatever he comes absorbing later on, but you find out later on. So at the same time, you see outside they're doing construction, and you see this big tractor with a wrecking ball. You getting where I'm going there, right? And then all of a sudden you see Betty, like he's tying Goldberg to a chair to do certain tests and this and that, the security guards and all that. And you see Betty Ross coming in, and she goes, hey, and how are you, Bruce? And that goes, so how you find my underwears? He goes, they're very comfortable and everything. Yeah, goes, I took after Reed Richards' idea with the molecule absorption underwear material, and I did create the underwear. Yeah, but Betty, why purple? He goes, wow, the basic chemistry, it turns purple. Then if it goes to mass production, then I'll find a way to make it different colors, white and black and everything. But for now, the chemical bonding thing comes purple. Yeah, because think of it. Okay, when Hawk gets mad, he gets bigger, right? So from a size small waist to an extra large, I don't know, there's no pants, no sweatpants that could hold on. But if it's molecule absorption underwears that are able to grow with the person, whoever wears and all that, you see? And then if you remember, most comic books of the Hawk, he had purple shorts or purple pants, what do you want to call it? So think of him wearing that gives you an idea something's gonna happen soon. So the whole thing is that he's doing experiment of gamma rays, this and that, and on Goldberg. So sorry about that. So the whole point is that the facility is still inside the prison, right? So they're wrecking things and all of that. All of a sudden, the storm comes around and goes crazy, and you wonder who did it, and it's the Enchantress, okay? Because she's the one who gives the absorbing man his real power, kind of sense. So she gets involved in a sense because she wants Thor to be there. So she'll do this, and maybe Thor's gonna come there and this and that. So the wrecking ball loses control, or it can make somebody else who makes it lose control and everything, and it rams the building. Ramming the building the equipment starts backfiring, the absorption starts shooting and everything, and all the gamma rays goes nuts, and it's spitting out everywhere in this land. A big percentage of the gamma rays went smack on Bruce Wayne and threw him across the room. And the other one's going up and down. You say, why up and down? You understand? But down, okay? And the other one, the ball was going back to its place. The gamma ray hits it, and it rams right into Goldberg. So Goldberg all of a sudden has this wrenching ball. He's tied. But all of a sudden he comes all metal and everything. He breaks free. He's like, what's happening? He takes the wrecking ball and he throws it at the wall to make a hole out of it. He goes, yeah, I'm gonna make my escape. I hope the ball comes back to me, and the ball comes back. He's like, holy cow, my best friend. So he goes out of the prison. The cops are trying to stop him to go through the wall, the brick walls and everything, and he rams into it. Then he finds ways and he escapes. Bruce Banner, later on, of course, you figure that out. He becomes the Hawk because all the gamma rays and everything. Now, the energy ray goes downstairs. That's near the end, okay? But I'm going to say now why not, because you see a janitor, well, a prison janitor, because it's a criminal who's doing light duty in prison to make his sentence go lower and lower. And you see on his name, it's written Stewards. Yeah, so when that thing hits him, guess what he becomes? He becomes the leader, but not right away. You just see his name Stewart. You see the energy rays come down and he's going down and he's in pain. And you see him shivering, and then you see his hat popping out, yeah, because his head's getting a bit bigger. And that's it. You just try to figure out what's happening to that guy, okay? So on this story is this. Now I don't know about you guys. Do you ever notice when you go to these costume places and everything, you wear a wig? Don't you feel like you look more evil? So that's what I'm doing with the Hawk. The Hawk, the madder he becomes, he gets stronger, yes. But he becomes more hairy. His hair gets longer. He gets more hair. He becomes more like an ape kind of, like a caveman kind of style. You know? He gets more hairy forearms and his back on his lower calves and everything. And his hair gets, the longer he gets, the madder he becomes. So he looks like a savage later on. So at a certain point, you see like he has that famous Hawk hair there, like he looks like a mushroom goes up, or a bowl went on his head. But then the madder he becomes, the longer it becomes his hair. So he gets more powerful, more bulky, and more shape. But he doesn't come like 20 feet tall like they did on this movie on the 2003. So the whole point is that through this movie, the Hawk becomes the Hawk, and with Betty Ross, did some gamma ray touched her? Yes or no? Do you want to go to the part that she becomes the Red Hawk or this and that? Too complicated for nothing, right? Because okay, it's a movie. It's not a comic book. You cannot write too much. Like this one here, I'm doing 4, okay? And then it ends there. Then he becomes the Avengers. Then from the Avengers, as Geo's version, he gets teleported to Hawk World. So then you have another 2, 3 over there. And it's enough. How much Hawk can you have, kind of sense? If you want to, you could progress. Like, for example, but anyways, like me example, I didn't add the UFOs or Juggernaut. There's tons of people I could add, the Mastro, you know? Or even Red Hawk later on, who knows, you know? But for now, that's it. So the Hawk, the matter began. So when he meets the Absorbing Man later on, and the fighting starts sequence, it goes bang. So you see the fighting sequence, and the Absorbing Man is winning the fight so far. But then at a certain point, the Hawk gets madder and gets fight, and they fight and fight. And then especially lose it when Betty Ross is around there, and she almost gets injured. The Hawk loses it completely. And then he rammed the Absorbing Man. He just demolishes him. He's KO'd completely. And then he just walks away, like jumps away completely. And you know the Hawk story. And he goes through the deserts and that. And then you see the first appearance. And you see, at the end, you see General Thunderbolt Ross. He's getting pissed off because his daughter almost got hurt. He blames on the Hawk because the Hawk did all the situation. And he doesn't ever like the Bruce Banner because he's not a typical macho man soldier kind of guy. So he start, now forget, General Thunderbolt Ross, he's the one who created the first Hulkbuster, not Iron Man. This is, I'm talking about the 2000, 1990s, or whatever, comic books. So General Ross, he's like, oh, that's it. Soldiers, people under me. The Hulkbuster thing is going through. He goes, we got the government procedure and that, and he goes there. We got full speed ahead, and you go in there. You see a spaceship, you see futuristic planes, you see this armor, and then you see the future armor that he's gonna wear to fight against the Hulk. And that's be number one. That's it. Yeah, simplicity, because you already know all the Hulk movie, because Hulk came out 3 versions, 3 different actors and all that. Probably 4 or 5 pretty soon, but that's more or less number one. It's gonna be Steven. So when you see the Hulk getting mad, you see all the long hair, and you just see a bit of his eyes, you see energy coming out of his eye because they're doing he's his ultimate. I don't know about you, but I'll be peeping in my underwears. My white underwears will be yellow after that with a bit of brown spot. Too much information, but it's funny anyways. So that's it. So that'll be Gio's version of the Hulk number 1. Okay. Then number 2, of course, he confronts, the Hulkbusters and General Ross. And I'll see you there. So please subscribe, give me your opinions and everything, your likes and everything. And look, big head, small head. So I'll let you go out, and I'm doing Hulk number 2 right now. Okay, so bye guys.